Hello air signs, Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. Welcome to your timeless reading. This is going to be a general one, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. And yeah, let's just now welcome in the beautiful high frequency archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides and our higher selves to assist us with this reading. Okay, air signs, I'm just going to grab a couple of cards now for the centre of your reading. 5 of Pentacles. So there may be something on offer to you at the moment that you maybe not aware of for whatever reason. Wow, and here is the Ace of Wands. So there could be something really fantastic available for you just around the corner, or maybe it's already available to you, but you're just not aware of it at the moment. Underneath this, something that's sort of recently happened for you is the Page of Swords, and this is an energy of curiosity. So I think you've just also an inner child energy. So I think this could be something that sort of sparked your interest that maybe you used to do as a child, or something that you're curious about that's you know, that you're just naturally curious about, you know, a little bit like how a child would be curious about something, and maybe you're going to be looking into that, whatever that is for you. Wow, energy from the past, you have the Hierophant. So this is, you know, that energy of, can be traditions, but it can also be, you know, looking at your values and beliefs, but also just recognizing that, you know, that life is really like a journey. It's sort of that interaction between spirit and matter as we go through our life's journey. And I think that, you know, you're able to sort of consolidate and see the big picture here, air signs as well. It could also really just literally be talking about writing or journaling or doing some, you know, self-reflection work here. Here you have the Six of Swords, which is moving to more harmonious ways of thinking, more perhaps you're really beginning now to kind of harmonize your beliefs and values in terms of, you know, your thoughts and your communication as well. Okay. Yeah, so that could be, you know, a card of harmonizing those things. And here you have the new opportunity is a new opportunity. Okay, it could be a job, a hobby, maybe, you know, a new connection. It might be some good news coming in. Let's have a look at the rest of the cards here for your air signs, and then we'll look at the reading as a whole. Wow, you have a 10 of Cups here in your current energy. So I think you're feeling support around you. This could be spiritual support. Okay, it might be from your spirit guides, or it might be family, friends, or colleagues, or people that are kind of, that you feel kind of have your back here, which is great. Wow, the Ace of Cups. This is unconditional love. This is source, connection with source, creativity, intuition, inspiration. Okay, you know, imagination, and also to do with feelings. You know, a lot of great feelings in this card. Okay. And wow, I haven't seen this card for a while. This is the Eight of Swords. So this is in your kind of like a goal or a challenge, and it can be that, yeah, I think we'll come back to that energy. I'm going to give some clarifiers on it as well. And here, wow, this is a card also appeared for another reading just a minute ago. Two of Wands. So this is the final card in your reading, and that you are looking to come into greater alignment and to make a decision that's really going to move you forward, probably into this energy here. Okay, that Ace of Wands energy there in the center of your reading. And yeah, and on the bottom of the deck you have the Four of Cups. So at the moment, air signs, it could be, it's almost like the reading is kind of about you almost awakening or shedding whatever is hindering you here from seeing this spiritual inspiration, or preventing whatever's preventing you from feeling into this. Okay, across the center of your reading, this is followed by this. Okay, so you have two aces. There's two new beginnings here, and you know, that can also mean, you know, maybe something is wrapping up for you. There could be something that's finishing off and something that's going to be starting, or maybe there's a bit of an energy about yourself that you feel like you're kind of shedding old energies or old values or old beliefs that aren't serving you, and maybe you're moving into new ones. So maybe this is going to be accompanied by, you know, like a new spiritual feeling or new inspiration, new passion, okay, and new even practicality. So maybe a new work role, maybe even a new place of residence, and maybe you're moving location. And I feel, you know, that, yeah, something has sort of sparked your curiosity here. And it's almost like I think you might even be aware of what's on offer here, but there could be other things that are, you know, holding you back, e.g. Perhaps there's this restriction here. And this can also be an energy of suggesting to use your intuition, use your gut feeling in making choices to move towards these things rather than your logical mind. Okay, because sometimes the logic here, if we have too much logic or we're overburdened, we can literally talk ourselves out of doing things. Okay, and I think that's what this energy can sort of, could be the energy it could be holding for you here. So the idea is to, I guess, quiet the mind, to come back into stillness, to really just move into perhaps some beautiful soft water energy, and to really just align with that gut feeling, align with that intuition, align with, you know, all of the good feelings, the emotions, and the, you know, and allow that to kind of be the driver a little more. Okay, it might be about combining intuition and feeling with your logic rather than allowing the logic completely to take over your decision-making process or your ability to really pick up these things and to move forward at whatever pace and in whatever way is most comfortable for you. Okay. There, around the neck of this mer lady here, is there's a little, I think it's an Arctic, I was going to say ferret, but I think it's a marmot or something like that. Apparently that's like a little spirit animal, and they really enjoy a challenge. Okay, so it could even be air signs that, I mean, you are air signs, so that means you're, you know, you love an intellectual challenge. Okay, and I think this is a challenge. Okay, it's a challenge to reduce the amount of thinking and maybe the intensity of the thinking, and to really perhaps avail yourself of this energy, which is the Six of Swords. Okay, and that is the harmonious energy. So this is pulling back on the number of swords. It's pulling back on those swords a bit, but activating things, maybe a little bit of playful energy, a little bit of movement, and that number is number of 6, which is of harmony. So it's bringing more balance. It's bringing a little bit of flow into, you know, the thoughts, or maybe adding some creativity in there as well. But yeah, I think this is, you know, the cup energy is very creative. Okay. The interesting thing is you also have the Four of Cups here, which is probably more like an energy of stasis. The fours are generally fairly stable numbers. They're not really coming or going. They're just kind of still. Okay, so this is like a non-action card. It's almost like a pause, and it could be that maybe this is a similar energy here. Okay, this is sort of on pause, but with the number 5, there's like a change that's brewing, and I think maybe you're sensing that there's an undercurrent of change that you're feeling into, that you're sensing within yourself a little bit. And it could be at the moment that it's you know, that this is the cup here that this person's not aware of at the moment. Okay, just as this person here is not sort of looking at these opportunities here. So these, I think these images here, these figures represent what Spirit has on offer for you. And these might even be things within yourself that you're not yet aware of. It might be things in your environment. It might be people around you. It might be opportunities. This is more to do with like emotional, spiritual, creative and intuitive opportunities or energies. And this is more like practical, maybe health related, you know, maybe possible ways to generate income or that type of thing, okay? So, yeah, those energies may, you know, looking into those may assist as well. But, I mean, you're naturally curious here. And I feel like, you know, I think you've been doing a lot of reflection here. This can also be an energy of sometimes reflection, but this might not have a purpose behind the reflection. Okay, so if you can generate some purpose with your reflection, maybe just write out a plan or write out some ideas, you know, brainstorm, because these energies are coming in for you, and if you're sensing them within yourself, maybe starting to write and journal things could be helpful for you there, air signs. Yeah, let's just quickly clarify the Eight of Swords. Okay, a few things jumped out there. Okay, the Moon. Yeah, so this is deep stuff here. The Eight of Swords. It's looking. It could be about you, and if this resonates, okay, about you looking deeply within yourself and really trying to identify the times or the tendencies that you have to perhaps like overthink or talk yourself out of things, or if you move into self-doubt or all that type of thing, okay? Is to sort of maybe just really journal around that. Let's see what other cards, two more cards jumped out here, so I'm just going to turn them over. Yeah, this is the Two of Pentacles. So this is about treating the, you know, the serious stuff, maybe the stuff that we don't really like to look at within ourselves, okay? And it can be a bit, you know, icky sometimes to do that, is to, you know, do this in a balanced way. So might be that you just go, okay, I'm just going to hit it for 20 minutes or so, just do some journaling about, you know, things that I feel that I'm holding myself back in what ways, and then just go and do something nice for yourself. Okay, it's about self-care, self-honoring, but also personal growth together. Okay, and then what's our last card here? Wow, yeah, this is the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I guess what this is saying is that, you know, if the Eight is sort of indulged in for, you know, that can actually move you into a Nine, which is, you know, potentially more stressful than this, okay? So it's really about like nipping the something in the bud, whatever they call that, and, you know, just really starting to create awareness so that your subconscious and your conscious mind are aware of what your tendencies are, and then just sort of treating that in a light way and just sort of going, oh, you know, maybe coming up with some creative, playful ideas to help yourself through this and to help yourself release from, you know, any tendencies to doubt yourself. You might even do like to do a reality check for yourself, you know, and just say, well, you know, if you do underestimate yourself a bit, maybe just look at what you've achieved in the past, e.g. use your Hierophant here, you know, really look at all the skills, abilities and things that you've done, really give yourself a pat on the back, and then just, you know, have a look at these energies again and just say, well, are these ideas really true, you know, about myself? Okay. And, you know, you might be able to just dispel your own myths that you've created about yourself if that resonates, okay? I think many of us, you know, I'm guilty of that. I've done, you know, our egos, when we're in survival, we can generate sort of even almost dysfunctional beliefs about ourselves, okay, that don't really help us when we want to move forward. So, you know, it can be about just kind of doing some journaling, loosening that up and being, you know, playful with it here, okay. But, you know, you have a lot to look forward to here, air signs. There's literally treasures and pearls of wisdom to be gained from doing deep work, okay. It's only going to make you stronger and make you more compassionate and understanding as a human being. You know, for us to, as humans, to go through these experiences and to, you know, understand them and come out on the other side really is amazing. Okay, we need to give ourselves a pat on the back for that. So I hope that's been helpful, air signs, and yeah, I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.